Hi, my name is Elena Fasulo, and I am a UVM senior and a co-leader of the Climate Action Collective. The Climate Action Collective is a multi-collegiate group here in Burlington, sponsored by 350 Vermont, and we focus on local environmental issues.
Hi, I'm Ashley Winter, a senior at UVM and a co-director for the Climate Action Collective. And tonight we're putting on our annual networking event to bring together professionals within the environmental space to help support one another and to progress our different and various campaigns.
Hi, I'm Aria Wetzel. I'm a first year at UVM, and I joined the Climate Action Collective because I want to get involved with community members and fellow students to work on local climate progress.
Hi, I'm Emily. I'm a freshman at UVM, and I wanted to join CAC to meet more like-minded people who are really passionate about the environment and who actually want to make a change.
It's 75 degrees in November, and I'm sitting 2 hours from Canada's line. 2.5 with the back road pass, 'cause the floods took I-89. And maybe the towns look a little different. Ma and Pa got bought out by the dollar, and the corner's full of people asking for some hard, honest work. At least your Dow ain't dropped too low, 'cause we've lost 40% of the Arctic, and reality's blurring AI. No use in pointing fingers at who starts it, said the billionaire oil air guy. Oh, ain't it funny living in 2025, the year of dear Lord Jesus Christ? Well, don't worry, Noah will be boarding soon, and hey, not a crazy head count, but there's elbow room. Thank God the rhinos weren't made also in God's image, 'cause the fields are drying up, they got torn out. I'm real blessed, all my food comes in a plastic bag, and on the menu tonight looks like Indigenous Rights Watch as I wash out my sins with their flag. 'Cause the countrymen love wrecking the countryside, and think the folks breathing smog live these small, funny lives, and drain the oil, leave the people till they're satisfied. Well, thank God we weren't born as equals, so I guess it's alright. Ain't it funny living in 2025, the year of dear Lord Jesus Christ? Well, don't worry, Noah will be boarding soon, and hey, not a crazy head count, but there's elbow room. Thank God poor people weren't made also in God's image. La 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 la. Thanks, that's fine.
Okay, hi, I'm Rose Zaremba, and I'm a freshman at UVM, and I joined the Climate Action Collective because I was an out-of-state student and I wanted to feel more connected to the local community and the issues that it faces, and do my part into bettering the area. And I'm at this event today because I think the first part to making change is having people talk to each other, and yeah, it's been a really great night.
Hi, I'm Isabel Stafsholt. I'm a freshman at UVM. I joined Climate Action Collective earlier last semester to get involved in my new community as I'm an out-of-state student, and I just really wanted a way to make a difference and meet other people that feel the same way. And that's also the important part about the event today, because we all get to communicate and build more connections with people like us.
I'm Emily Bennett, and I'm from outside of Boston, but I go to UVM. I'm a transfer student, so I really wanted to find community here, and this group has really helped me. It's awesome to come together, talk about climate issues in the context of our federal government not really doing anything / really dampening the progress we've made in the last 50 years on protecting the environment. It's super scary, but it's really uplifting to talk about that in a group that's like-minded and wants to make change as well.
Hello, everyone. My name is Emma Townsend. I'm one of the co-directors of the Climate Action Collective. It warms my heart to see this place so full of lovely people, some familiar faces and some non-familiar faces, and I'm just so grateful that you all came here today to create a collective and collaborate amongst us, and I think it's so valuable and so exciting. Before we get to the sappy speeches, we had our raffle, so we're gonna have Nora and Sienna come up and draw those tickets. We have some awesome prizes. I just realized I didn't actually put any tickets in, which is kind of disappointing because I would love those prizes.
Okay, so first we have the Daily Planet.
So you need to read the microphone, please.
Do you want a ticket then? And I can read the number. Do you want me to type? Yeah. Okay, yeah. All right. For Daily Planet, we have 0981065. Does anyone have that? Yeah. Yay! Awesome. This is for the mystery book bundles. Okay, we have a couple of book bundles. We can pick a couple of these. Okay, we have 0981019. Yay! Yeah, go grab your book bundles.
You can choose whatever one. Okay. They're mysteries, so.
Want to grab another one? We can do a couple of these. Okay, next. 0981106.
Yay! Yes.
Okay. All right. All right, we have 0981024. Anyone? 1024?
Oh wait, that's me.
Perfect.
Yay!
This is the Pingala. Oops. Gotta keep it fair. There's two.
Well, that's the winner.
Okay. We have 0981045.
Yay!
Thank you.
Absolutely.
Zero 981073. Anyone?
It's not you, Sienna. No, it's not.
Name on the back?
You shall draw again.
Okay, try again. 0981068.
That's me.
Yay! Do you mind passing over?
Right.
Congrats!
There you go.
Alright, these are for the yoga classes.
So you might want to say loud and clear what the prize is.
Okay. This prize is for a 3-class pass at Sangha Studio for yoga. Okay. 0981046.
That's me. Manifesting.
A day of vegan food and yoga. Thank you. Here you go. And thank you all to the businesses who donated prizes. We're so grateful for your generosity. Before we start our speeches, I also just wanted to make a little plug for the Climate Action Collective. It's been so wonderful to work with this group, and you can see today how hardworking we all are. everything here we didn't buy except for the food. So this is all recycled materials that we use to decorate the space. And I think that's really exciting and kind of shows who we are as a group, coming together to use our creativity and resourcefulness to create a beautiful evening. First off, we're going to have one of our first years, Aria Wetzel, give a speech. If you'd like to come up and welcome her.
Thank you, Emma. Hello, everyone. For those who don't know me, as Emma said, my name is Aria Wetzel. I'm a first year at the University of Vermont. I was beyond thrilled when Emma asked me to give this speech as a first year who is especially dedicated to the Climate Action Collective. My first semester of college was definitely a tough transition. I desperately missed my family and friends back home in New York. One day, I was sitting in an environmental studies class when we got a presentation about the CAC. I thought it seemed like the perfect opportunity to get involved with a meaningful club on campus. I showed up to the first meeting nervous and also 10 minutes late, but I instantly felt so much warmth and community from the members of the club. I remember leaving the meeting that night and calling my mom to say, I feel like I finally found my people and purpose on campus. Throughout the year, I questioned whether UVM was the right fit for me, and even genuinely considered transferring at some points. But every time those thoughts came up, I would think about the CAC and how much it meant to me. The Climate Action Collective made me feel like I was meant to be at UVM. I've loved getting to know everyone in the club throughout the semester. I learned so much from my fellow members at every meeting and have formed so many close friendships through this community. Ashley, Elena, and Emma constantly inspire me and show me what it means to be a great leader. I've learned so much from all of them, not just about climate action, but also about how to build community and how to turn your passion into reality. I'm also constantly inspired by the community members who work with Burlington Beyond McNeil. I hope that one day I can make as much of an impact as you all have. You remind me why this work matters and why it's worth fighting for. Looking back, joining the Climate Action Collective has been one of the most impactful decisions I've made since coming to UVM. I'm so grateful to be a part of a group of people who care so deeply, not just about the planet, but about each other. The passion, kindness, and drive that lives in this club is something truly special. It's what motivates me to keep showing up, keep learning, and keep fighting for climate action. Thank you all for creating a space that has meant so much to me. I can't wait to keep growing and creating meaningful change together.
As you can tell by her beautiful speech, Aria is a wonderful part of our club, and we're so thankful to have her. Next up, we're going to have Elena Fasulo, who is one of our co-directors. She's also a senior, so this is her last CAC event, and I'm going to try very hard not to be very sappy and come back up here with tears. So please welcome Elena Fasulo.
Hi, everyone. Like Emma said, my name is Elena Fasulo. I am a graduating senior at the University of Vermont and a co-leader of the Climate Action Collective. When someone asks me about what my favorite part of college has been, I always find myself talking about the Climate Action Collective. I joined right at the beginning, when the group's form and future were still taking shape. I kept coming back, drawn in by the passion, intelligence, and the warmth of the people around me. I recall one day when I had just joined, I was sitting in my room, completely exhausted and mentally drained from the week. I sat still for a while, debating whether I had the energy to attend the weekly CAC meeting. Eventually, I got up and left, and after the meeting, I felt completely energized, a complete 180 from what I was feeling before. It was clear that every individual showing up mattered to the goals that we were working towards, and everyone was there to support one another. It was at that point that I knew I was part of something so special and so much larger than myself. Wanting to become more involved, I became a co-leader in early 2024. With support from mentors such as Connor Wirtz, I grew into the role, learning that I deserved to take up space and that my voice mattered. The largest impact, however, were from the people standing beside me. I don't have time to mention every single incredible member, so I will just talk about a few. Ashley Winter and Emma Townsend are the most inspiring people that I have ever met. They are so dedicated to the work they do, constantly pushing for positive changes despite the setbacks that we faced in our campaigns. And yet, through all of this, they can still make me smile on my worst days and will always listen to my rants. I also have to mention Grace. Grace Palmer is the reason we had this networking night. She put her heart into this collective, and she did it all while managing an upcoming graduation last year, a job, and her music career. Although I will never be able to sing as nearly as well as her, I aspire to be just as passionate and dedicated to everything that I do. To end, I will say this. CAC may be focused on local issues, but it will always be part of a larger force, impacting me in ways that I would have never imagined. It's where I learned how to lead, how to speak up, how to engage in local politics and my local community. It gave me the confidence to apply to law school and allowed me the courage and motivation to create positive change, building off of what we started together here. I would not be who I am today without you all. Thank you. I love you, CAC.
Thank you so much, Elena. I think this whole avoiding the sappiness is going to be harder than I expected. But you were just so wonderful, and I'm so excited to see all of the future endeavors that you engage in, and I'm so proud of you. Next up, we have Ashley Winter, who is another co-director of the Climate Action Collective, and also another senior who is embarking on a new journey. Please welcome Ashley.
Hi everyone, my name is Ashley Winter, and I'm a senior at University of Vermont and a co-founder and co-leader of the Climate Action Collective. When we first started the CAC 2 years ago, I could have never imagined what the CAC is today, let alone the enormous impact this group has had on me and the trajectory of my life. This group has given me a newfound confidence in my ability to be a leader, in my activism, and in myself. Prior to my work with the CAC, I felt unsatisfied with my education and really my choice to attend UVM. Similar to the other stories shared tonight, the CAC has provided me with more than just an outlet to funnel my passion and work, but has provided me with a community of people that share the same passion, frustration, and energy that I do. It was through this community and endless support that I learned to find my voice and my confidence. The CAC has showed me that regardless of your age or your experience, your voice matters and is important. You don't need a fancy degree or credentials to make you qualified, or for that matter, successful in advocating for your community and the planet. What you need is persistence and a strong community. To the younger members of this group, if I'm to give you any advice, it is this. Lean into this group. You will be surprised by who you will become as a result of it. The more you try new things, and the more people you talk to, the more you will learn, and the more opportunities will come to you, and the more confidence you will see in yourself. Keep showing up and unapologetically demanding the actions that our community deserves, and most importantly, keep building up this community. Before I wrap up, I have to say an enormous thank you to Emma and Elena for your hard work, dedication, and friendship. I have loved being co-leaders with the two of you, and I can't wait to hear about the future. And to the rest of the CAC, I'm so proud of all of you, and I can't explain how grateful I am for this community. Thank you.
Thank you so much all again for coming and attending this. I'm so proud of all of us, and this has been a wonderful evening. I do want to give out a shout out to Grace Palmer for her beautiful vocals and music. She's so talented, and you should all check her out. And lastly, I just want to say thank you to these two incredible humans. I don't think I'm going to say too much on the microphone because I might start sobbing, but I just want to say that you guys are all wonderful and powerful and inspirational, and I'm so excited to see where this night will take us. Please feel free to contact this Climate Action Collective anytime, and follow our Instagram, and I'm so excited to see where we all go after this. Thank you.
It's been amazing to come back this year and play again for the Climate Action Collective networking event, and I'm so thrilled to have come back this year because something I noticed is it's almost doubled in size. So I really hope that the good work that this group does continues and that they continue growing and involving more and more students, because the work that they do is so important, and it's so formative in your college years to get involved with your local community and really learn how to use your voice and learn how to listen to the voice of others. So I'm so proud of this group, and I'm just cheering them on every step of the way.